good.
Okay. Thank you all for coming again. This is my presentation about are our U.S. citizen children being over-medicated. So, what do you think? Are our children in America being over-medicated? Today, I'm going to explain to you why I believe they are. Now, according to doctor and New York Times best-selling author, Dr. Joseph Mercola, in any 2-week period in the United States, 13 million children take a prescription medication. Of them, over 6 million are taking them for a chronic disease. So that really would make you ask why, right? If you turn on any TV, you're bound to see advertisements for some sort of medication. If these are for adults, why are they always in cartoons? 3 reasons why children are being overprescribed medication and what we as a society can do about it. So let's begin with the facts. How many children are in fact taking medication in the United States? In 2014, according to the Centers for Disease Control, over 8 million children from 0 to 17 years old were on some sort of psychiatric drug in the United States of America. Chronic conditions, which means they're going to be on these medications for life. Now, did you know that pharmaceutical companies are permitted to advertise directly to its consumers? Of course you do, right? We see them every single day. But what you may not know is the United States and New Zealand are the only countries who allow this, according to the Nielsen Company. An estimated average of 80 drug ads per hour of every day on American television, and has since increased. So now, according to Kantar Media, in 2015, big pharmaceutical companies dropped a record-breaking $5.4 billion on direct-to-consumer ads. Now, as you probably already know, humans are creatures of habit, and what we see, we end up, really doing ultimately. So, what seems familiar really ends up being, it feels safe, right? But not so much. Now, have you ever listened to the end of any drug commercial? Like, they begin the commercial with some sort of desirable image. Someone's doing something they weren't able to do before they began taking the medication, and now they're smiling. And during which, like, a very calm and sort of quiet, quick voice rattles off a few of the side effects, which usually far exceed the benefits of the medication or what the medication was for. Now, we as a society, especially in America, are very used to instant gratification. We want everything and we want it now. Instead of doing the work necessary to be better people, we would just rather take a pill for it. And obviously the same goes for our children. The final reason our children in America are taking so many medications is because of unhealthy lifestyles. Take, for instance, the food we eat on a regular basis. It's filled with preservatives, trans fats, empty calories, high fructose corn syrup, sucralose, and millions of other toxins. Now, basically, we have to really face what the problem is and address it accordingly. Now, let's face it, today's children do a massive amount of sitting inside, and they're no longer really active. We expect children to sit still for 8 hours a day, be quiet, pay attention, be well behaved, eat non-nutritious food, go outside and play for maybe a maximum of 10 minutes a day, and then adults are all shocked and shaken when the children end up disobeying their orders. So we medicate them and blame it on something like ADHD. Now, before we give our children a lifelong medication, it needs to be something of a last resort. We need to be sure that we're doing our research and that there's no other choices possible. Now, we must lead by example as adults to our children, because if we don't, who will? Gandhi said it the best when he said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Thank you.
Those are free.
Yes, yes, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you.